Alright, man, I'm going to teach you the Illusions song. If I can find a capo anywhere. Oh, it's right here. Alright, man. Basically, put your capo up on the 7th fret. You can practice it open too, it'll just sound a little different. I mean, I think it sounds pretty cool on every fret. So you're going to put it on the 7th fret. And the first chord, it's all finger picking, John Mayer style. It's going to be on the D string, it's tuned regular, capo 7th fret. On the D string, you're going to hit 2nd fret on the D string. And on the high E, the bottom string, is going to be open. So that's the first part. That's the sound you should get right there. Then you're going to hit the B string just open. So that's how it should sound. And this is probably the most complicated part of the riff. So after you go like this, you're going to slide, you're going to go. So basically when you do this slide, you want to have your ring finger on the 2nd fret on the bottom E string and your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. And you want to hit these notes, 2, 0, 0, 2, 3, 2. So it's going to be a slide. So if you want to practice it with a pick, it's easy, just so you can get the, oh fuck. So basically when you do the sweep, the slide, I use these 4 fingers right here. And I go, and I take off my middle finger after I hit it so it doesn't sound like this. Because you get that note and it's not in the same scale or rhythm or anything. So you're going to slide. 2 slides to 3, back to 2, 0. So basically the bottom string should sound. So try and listen to that. I personally pull off on the after the slide from 2 to 3 back to 2. I pull off on onto the 0, so it sounds middle finger off. Sweep the 4 strings, the D string, G string, B string, E string. I made a mistake there, but and the 2nd chord is some build off of a D. I'm not really quite sure what it is, but it's going to be, the formation of the chord is your middle finger is going to be on the G string on the 2nd fret. Your pointer finger is going to be on the 1st string of the 1st fret on the 5th string, sorry dude. And your ring finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the E string, so when you strum it, it sounds like this. Like a cool little reggae riff. Like that. So basically the second chord is that. So the first chord, pull off, and then basically you're going to put your fingers in the position of this chord. You're going to hit the D string and the E string just as you did in the first note. And this note, it's going to be like that. So 2, 0, 0 on the B string, sweep, and then you're going to keep your finger in this position and you're just going to go B string, G string. So 1 on the B string, 1 on the G string after you hit 0 and 2 0 on the D string, and 2 on the E string. And then we're going to go into another sweep. So basically, so far you have this. And for that part, you can practice with your pick. So, because it's pretty difficult to get the sweep. It kind of sounds like one note, but it's actually 4, like in one. It's kind of like a I can't do it on acoustic. It's like a Metallica sweep. But so this is what we have so far. And then you're gonna sweep again. You're gonna do the same type of sweep. You're gonna 0, 3, 0, 2, sorry, 0, 2 on the G string, 1 on the B string, 2 on the E string. So D string 0, G string 2, B string 1, E string 2, and you're gonna do the same type of slide. You're gonna go to 3, 3, 2, pull off. Alright, so that's what we have so far. Then this is going to be built off of a C chord. It's going to be built off of a C chord or C at 9. I play it with the C chord because I do a little slap thing. But so I would play it with your ring finger and your middle finger, 3 on the A string and 2 on the D string. And basically, so after this little, you're going to hit 3 on the A string while hitting G and B open. So like that. Then you don't have to slap it. The slap adds the effect to it. But you can basically, after the, you're gonna hammer on. You're gonna keep your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, and you're gonna hammer on onto the D string, from 0 to 2. So so it's a hammer on once, and then you hit it twice with 3 and 2. And then after you do that, so it sounds like this so far. Hammer on to 2, hit it twice, then you're going to hit the G string and the B string open, just like that. Alright, so basically, hammer on from 3, hammer on the 3 and the 2. I'm kind of confusing myself on that part because I don't usually teach it, but so basically you're hammering on kind of like a C chord. If you're gonna hammer on that 2, you're gonna hammer it on and hit it twice while it's on the 2. So, and then hit G and B open. Use these 2 fingers, like kind of use your thumb and hit those open. And then the next chord is 2 on the A string, 1 on the D string, 3 on the D string, 0 on the B string, and 0 on the E string. So it should sound like this. It's kind of a weird, all the chords so far are kind of bluesy. So the first chord is 2nd chord. So if you wanted to play like a little rhythm, you could just go. Which I don't do in the song. Our rhythm's kind of like a lead, has a lead guitar, and built off of an A pentatonic scale. But so the last chord is going to be 2 on the A string, 1 on the D string, 2 on the G string, 0 on the B string, and 0 on the E string. So after the, you're going to do the same thing kind of, except you're going to switch your finger positions. Instead of using your ring finger and your middle finger, you're going to use your middle finger on the second fret of the A string and your pointer finger on the first fret of the D string. So it's kind of switching it up a little, like the chord form, how you form the chord, because it makes it easier to play the song that way. So basically after this, the hammer on 3, hammer on 2. You're going to hammer on 1 while hitting the 2 on the A string. That part I'm kind of confusing myself a little right now, because it's kind of just hard to think all at once about how the song goes together. Alright, so after the, you're going to hammer on the 1 and hit, you're going to basically, after you hammer on the 1, you're going to put your ring finger on the 2nd fret on the 4th string down the G string and hit G on the 2nd fret with an open B. Actually, you're going to do the same strumming as before. So, then after the 2 and the 1 hammer on, hit it twice, and you're going to hit that twice. You're going to go. So this part basically is just 2nd on the A string, 2nd fret on the A string. On the G string is going to be the 2nd fret and B string open, and then you just pick down E string open, B string open, G string 2nd fret. So the next part I'll teach you after you get this one is just a finger picking. With the background, when the solo comes in, it's just barred chords, 7, 9, 9, 8, 7, 7, follow it down all the way. That's behind that. Buck. Like that. And then after that we'll get to the lead. It's kind of like a Pink Floyd. I don't have it right now. I'm going to have to listen to the song again and play it, but it's basically built off of these scales right here and the A pentatonic.